Hello, everybody. It's Matt Katz here. How you guys doing? I know this is kind of a little bit out of nowhere. I just wanted to upload a video just to upload video. I keep on getting that stuff, but I just wanted to do a live chat with this video thing and just to kind of talk. I'm gonna try to schedule it the next time, but I just want to just hang out and just kind of talk a little bit, just for a few minutes, just to get used to the whole thing of doing live. I've done it before, but I haven't been able to really get it down much. And I'm trying to understand how to do live chat too. I have this this column open right here, but I'm not too sure if it's functioning or not right. I don't know if anyone's commenting right now because I can't see it, but to just get onto just to test out the live chat. And this is like the thing is though is that this thing is very sharp, because I have a new camera too, but this thing really shows everything, everything shows all the details. And I know that not everybody's gonna be staying and watching this video. I just wanted to just kind of test it out. And I just want to go into I was gonna save these things to talk about spirituality a little bit, schedule it for Saturday around 6 p.m. when everyone well, maybe like a little bit early, like around around that time, or 4 or 3 or something like that, when everybody's ready or something like that. Talk about spirituality, but I'm gonna talk about hell and things like that. I don't know if this one viewer right here can comment to check if it works. I don't know if this thing works or not, if that person can comment or not, because I'm trying to see if it can work, because I'm having it on. But other than that, I'll make sure to get all the kinks out. I wanted to talk about hell. And hell, in terms of spirituality, is not something that really exists. The hell is something that is more of what I call a spiritual hallucination. It's not something that exists. It's something that only exists, like I said in the other video in great detail, is that it's a spiritual hallucination, and that it is almost like a dream. It's a point when you're dead. Experience, like when you die, when everyone dies, they have a very brief, immediate near-death experience, just real quick, before they enter true death. They're alive, near death, and then true death. When they go through this little sliver of a few seconds of a near death. And what that is that when you're in that near death experience, your body is still tethered to the spirit in the quantum level, in the quantum in between. This is the body and this is the spirit, and in between that, the space and the quantum level is the lowest level. It's in the quantum foam of space and time, in the universe. That the quantum level is between that, the smallest level. And your body, when you're dead, is when you have these experiences, it's a hallucination, it's a near-death experience, in that your consciousness and your anxieties and your fears and your thoughts of what you had when you were alive is affecting it. And what that happens is that the fears and anxieties and the hate and all the thoughts, it enters the soul, and it still affects the soul. It still affects it, because the soul has not fully detached from the body. And in the smallest levels, your brain waves, the thoughts are still entering into the spirit, and that's what's causing you to have this dreamlike state of fear and hate and hell, basically, because your spirit is still connected to the physical body. The physical body is not dead yet. It's not dead, but it's entering death. It's shutting down, and as it's shutting down, um, because what's happening is that even though your body is shutting down and you're dying, your body is still in a state where it's kind of indifferent, and it's still kind of like functioning differently. I mean, it's still functioning the same. Like it's functioning as though nothing is going on. Like you're just asleep, and you're just you're just still having the same thoughts like when you're walking through your daily life. You know, picking up your kids from school and going to college and going to work and all that stuff. And so your brain is still kind of running through these thoughts, the continuous thoughts, and so that's sending the information, those fears and thoughts, into the spirit. And that's where the visions of hell come. That's why when people die, I've seen on YouTube, when people die, specific fears and their perception of hell is sometimes it's different. It's not always the same. It's not always the same. And so what that is that their anxieties and their fears, it shifts their perception of this hell. Like sometimes a person can, the perception of hell for a person could be just complete blackness and screams and yells in the background, or falling, or something like that. It's because it's from the brain, from your own anxieties and fears, and that your spirit is still tethered to the dying body, and the dying body is still sending those neurological quantum information to the soul. And that's the near-death experience. And the thing is, though, is that when you're dead and you have these, when you're having an experience, it seems as though it's forever. Like it's like a whole week or a whole day, but it's not. It's just like a dream. Like a dream feels like it's like 2 hours when it's only like been 10 minutes. And that's exactly what the near-death experience is that the brain waves, the anxieties and fear that you have in your life is still sending it to the spirit. And that you're in the middle part of death, entering death, and a near-death experience. You only have it briefly, but within that brief seconds, there's in these anxieties because the body is still connected, needs to be cut. And that's where hell comes from. That's where the anxieties, and that's where the perception of hell is. Hell doesn't really exist because the thing is, all people have to understand is that we're safe. We are safe as people. We cannot die. There is no harm to us. That's why spirits keep coming back into this world, keep coming back. And I don't know, these 3 viewers right here are trying to comment. I don't know. I can't tell if they can comment or not, if what's going on. I'm trying to figure out this thing because I want to chat with you guys and comment, but I don't know how the heck to do it right. It's right here, group chat. List all available comments here. I said hello. A little without notice, I know. That's my comment, but I'm trying to contact and come with you guys, and I know that this live stream is kind of like out of nowhere, but I just want to just kind of surprise you and just get this out there. What the hell? I'm trying to figure out how to talk with you guys, but I can't. On Saturday, I'm gonna try to see if I can talk with you guys more better and chat, because I'm trying to make this thing work so we can talk more and you can ask questions. You could ask questions and I could answer the questions too, but I can't even do this. And then I don't know what the heck, what to do. But the thing is, I'm sorry if you guys are commenting or just viewing, whatever it may be. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do it. Next time on Saturday I'm gonna do it. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it. I'll schedule it. But anyways, so we could talk and you guys can ask questions. But that's the thing, that's what hell is. Hell is nothing more than being tethered and connected in the quantum level to the body, and that the body is still sending information of fears and anxiety to the spirits. The spirit is slowly detaching, and true death is occurring. But during the process of true death, you're having a near-death experience. The near-death, you're alive, then you have 3 transitions. You live, you get hurt, whatever. Then when you black out, you have a near-death experience. From living, you have a transition of life, then near death, smooth transition. Then from near death, you have a smooth transition to true death. But the near death is very quick. But within that slice of near death, that's when you have visions and all types of things and thoughts and all these things are going on real quick, and maybe it lingers and it drags on, and maybe it's quick and fast, but everybody who dies from living to death, in between that, they transition in between from life to true death. When your completely body is shut down and your spirit leaves the body, detaches, you have a brief millisecond near death, milliseconds or a few seconds of near death experience. That's where it comes from. And so when you have these things, that's where anxiety comes from. Is from that's where the visions of hell and discomfort, visual discomfort, comes from. Is from death. Is from the body still, the mental thoughts still ending, still sending information to the spirit. And that's where the near death experience. That's where all that stuff comes from. I want to also, and the thing is though, is that I want to talk about is that we really don't have nothing to fear except ourselves. We have nothing to fear except us. Other, but then even then we don't have nothing to fear still, because the reason why spirits come back is because they can. I always talk about, well, why do spirits, like they're kind of like hypocrites. What is, and we're wacky. We're spirits, we're wacky, we're crazy, because like it's kind of a hypocrite thing, because I saw on YouTube, when a person dies, their spirit leaves the body, and then they look back at the living world and they see it as like one dimensional, and they say, oh, I was a part of that, and that's just a one dimensional plane. It's not, this life, death. Here I'm dead, I'm a spirit, this is real. Look at the bright lights, the sun is so bright, the light's so bright, so sharp. The living life is so one-dimensional. But a few eons later, they're like, well, maybe I can go back to that. I mean, why? Like, why would you leave the comfort of your sanctitude? Why would you leave as a spirit, why would you leave heaven to come back to this one-dimensional world that's so bland? They see it as one-dimensional, like a comic book, like a page of comic book, but yet they want to come back, And I always say too, is that in one life, you've learned 90% of what you need to learn. And I have a feeling that someone's trying to comment and talk to me, but I just can't figure out how the heck to comment back. I don't know how to do it, but on Saturday I'm gonna get things fixed, and we're gonna talk and chat, and you guys ask questions, and I'm gonna answer those questions, and psychokinesis too, and everything like that. But right now, and that's the thing, is that hypocrites, because they come back because they can. That's just a thing. They see the world as one-dimensional. It's a flat plane. It's like an old-fashioned black and white movie, but yet they come back. And they come back because they know that that no harm can come to them. Place, and then they die, and then they come back because nothing's gonna happen to them, and they're gonna be fine. And that's why they do it, because they can. And this is pretty much, I'm just winging it right here. I'm just winging it. I'm just kind of just talking and stuff, because I'm trying to figure out how to do this thing is that I want to talk with you guys, but I have it on, but I don't know what's going on though. Live chat. Let's check here. Operating camera, downloading app. Let's see, what the heck do I do? I have this thing. And see, the thing is, I'm sorry if you guys are kind of bored or something like that, but I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing right. Let's see. Maybe I had to download something. I had to download the app, because I did this once before, and nobody was able to comment back to me. Nobody was able to comment back to me, and I wasn't able to talk back with you guys, because I want to chat with you guys and talk. But how difficult? They should just make this simple, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure it out. But next time I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna look into it more. I should have looked into it before, because I want to talk with you guys and just to chat and everything. But yeah, man. And I know you guys are trying to probably describe it to me, but I just can't, for the life of me, figure out how to chat on this Hangout live stream. But anyways, you know, that's just the thing, and talk about that I am thankful for everything that I've done in psychokinesis, and I am thankful for all that I've done, and I mean, I've been able to do so many things. I've done the hanging footrest, the spinning footrest, the umbra kinesis, the rolling of the cans. You know, those are things that are very genuine. You know, very, I can really do those things, but it's just that it's just the problem of you know, make it consistent, being consistent with it, because when you do a side wheel, the side wheel is very easy to do, but when you do bigger things, different things, it becomes more problematic, because then you have to level up your perception, perceive the objects, so that you can connect with it and manipulate it so more easier. Thing is that let's see. Let's see. Oh well, you know, the thing is though is that I'm very happy with everything though, and I'm very happy with you guys for you know, sticking around and for you know, supporting me. I'm very happy with you guys for supporting me and everything, and for watching my videos. And psychokinesis is something that you guys should all do and practice and get into, and I'm just so proud of that the world is waking up to this new ability that we're involved in. And you know, that's just the main thing that I want to get into. You know, is just, that's just the biggest thing. And I'm gonna try to schedule this next time for another better. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do it more better to each other, and we could chat more better, and you can ask questions and I could answer the questions. Heart and soul of live chat is talking live, chatting live. That's the thing. And so it says let's talk, but we're not talking, and that's the thing that makes me mad. But that's just the main thing. I just wanted to get this up, and I'm gonna do other live streams and other things like that. Thank you, 3 viewers, for watching. If you guys are watching, thank you guys. And I'm gonna schedule this for next time. I'm gonna leave now. Oh, I just kind of popped out of nowhere, but I just thought that the chat was gonna work and we're gonna hang out more longer and talk. But since it's not working, and I don't want to be looking around trying to fix it and trying to get you guys bored and all that, so you know, next time we're gonna hang out, we're gonna talk, and we're gonna chat. And I hope you guys, 3 viewers, you guys come back. And you know, thank you guys for watching. Comments after this, because it shows up on YouTube. What you guys comment, I'm gonna see it. And thank you guys for 3 viewers for sticking around. And I'm sorry we couldn't talk, because I want to talk more longer, but we couldn't do it because the chat wasn't working. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna live stream it. I'm gonna schedule it, and we're gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it right after this. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mad Cat Sphere. God bless.